what happened was my friend, I mean, I'll break it down really fast for you. My boy got a new camera. He got like a Mark II, and we was hyped. We was like, yo, we got a Canon. This is cinematic. We good. So after we shot like 2 of my music videos, we was like, what else can we do that's like not music based? So then we decided to like, yo, let's just like see if we could start a little show. So let's just do some interviews. So at first I put out an ad like on like Craigslist, like, yo, we looking for people from Washington Heights. Pull up. No one replied. Not one person.
Damn, son. They did you like that?
So when that happened, I just turned to my friends. I was like, yo, look, we doing some shit. Like, we don't really know what it is. Let us interview you, and then we'll see what happens from there. So once we did that, and we put together a little deck, and a friend of mine, Nelson, he shot it with another friend of mine. And then his girlfriend at the time, she was like in the agency, Young and Rubicon. She was working at an ad agency, and she knew people in the industry. So she knew Michael Moore, Michael Moore, the filmmaker.
Yeah, of course.
So he had a producer friend that she knew that lived in Australia. I don't know how that happened, bro.
I don't know what the story has become, but I'm into it. So
she told dude from Australia, like, yo, we got this show about Washington Heights, and this is an Australian dude. I don't know what but he was like, he loved it. He was like, this is amazing. So he hooked us up with Michael Moore's producer. And with Michael Moore's producer, we fucking walked right into MTV. Like, yo, we got this whole show with Michael Moore producer. What y'all trying to do? And y'all don't need to cast nobody. And we got everybody casted already. And it's about their lives, and it's a docu-film. It's a docu-series. So MTV literally just had to say yes or no. And we was going to go with HBO first. But HBO just did a show on New York called How to Make It in America, Making It in America, some shit like I don't know.
Something that was like, was it the Made in America thing that was also inspired the festival or something?
No. It was like,
but then something like that,
Yeah, it was these 2 kids trying to make it in New York, selling jeans or something. It was like some HBO show. Yeah, so because of that, we didn't do HBO. It would have been a completely different show. We could show everything. But MTV saw it, and it was like, yo, we want to buy this, and then kind of that's how it went about. Like, we kind of gave them the whole thing. They didn't have to, it wasn't like Jersey Shore. They had to like cast everybody and put us in a house. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was a whole different type of show. And I think that because of that, it was just different, but I feel like it opened the doors for so many of these shows that you see now. Like, you know, 100%. All these, you know what I mean? But it's one of those that we had to kind of go through the fire, and then like other people kind of reap from it. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with, you know?
I think that, like, you know, because at the time they had obviously Jersey Shore, but then also they were like, okay, how can we get like other demographics of people to have like a similar show like Jersey Shore? You know, they had obviously the people who were in like I forgot what it was called, but they were like in the sticks, like the redneck kids.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I forgot.
It was like in the country or something.
Yeah, I forgot what show it was. And then there was your show. And what I like specifically about obviously you guys is because, you know, to a lot of New Yorkers, I don't know if you get this a lot, but like when I was in high school watching the show, when my boy Sergio was in high school watching the show, it was a big thing for us because it was just like, yo, like, it's cool to just see people who look like our friend group, have the diversity of our friend group, who are from the same area that we're from, and they're doing the damn thing. So that's why I thought, you know, and that's why I thought that this show was so cool for the time, and that's why I was also so bummed that it never got a second season, or it never got, you know, the follow-up that it truly deserved, because I think that y'all did such an amazing job.
We wasn't with it. We wasn't with the what it was, you know, like, because once you see what it is, I couldn't,
like, the behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? It's like the smoke and mirrors. It's like what I saw as a viewer, I was like, this is fire. But obviously I know what you're experiencing as the creative, the talent, the whatnot. It's all completely different.
Yeah, you know, it's you know, it's one of those things where just I couldn't like, there's no way I was gonna my friends aren't actors, you know, like, it's not like they wanted just some kind of drama between us, you know?
Right, because everybody was like kind of cool in the show. Like there was like minimal drama to some extent.
Right. So that's the thing, right? Like, you know, if the drama was between us, we probably would have got a second season. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that we wasn't willing to do none of that shit, because again, my friends didn't even sign up for this. Like, I just told them, yo, let's do this. And they was like, okay, cool.
All of a sudden they got a bag, they on MTV, like,
you feel me? So like, you know, it just wasn't ready. We wasn't ready for that, I guess. Maybe it wasn't, you know, but I was I was ready to go. But yeah, man, you know, it was a great experience. I think overall what we did, we showed a different side of even Dominicans, because they were like, yo, y'all not drinking nutcracker, y'all not doing this, y'all not doing that. I'm like, you know, it's to look at any group and say that that's what they are from just a view is crazy, right? So, you know, the fact that we were chilling on rooftops, my boy that shot the show, he had a loft in the Heights. Like, his shorty, the one that got us the show, had a loft. So in the roof, she had the whole roof was herself. Like, we had the whole roof. So we was the only group really in the Heights that was living like we was downtown. We was on some downtown living shit uptown. So people
That's
was
amazing.
like, yo, what roof are y'all in? Y'all, that's not in the Heights.
It's a nice ass roof.
That's the roof right there on 107 First and Audubon. You just never been there. You don't know what's going on in your own hood. That's not my. So it was a lot. It was a lot, man. But I think overall it was a great experience. I think it opened a lot of doors for people to do their thing. I loved it, man. I think it was a great thing that happened. I wish it would have went on longer, but I think what for what it was and the impact that it had, I think it did great.
Nah, and you know what? I'm happy that, you know, this is a full circle moment for me because, you know, I was a fan back then. I'm a fan now, and I'm happy to do this. And, you know, I would also, from my friend Sergio, because I know he wanted me to ask this. Are y'all, do you still keep in contact with any of them? Like, are you still cool with any of them? Or like, how'd that kind of come about, you know, now in 2021 or 2020?
Yeah. So 2021, like, I'm not close with everyone, right? Like
right,
Taylor,
you know, you don't see everybody every single day, or
right.
you
I
haven't
don't
seen
see
some people
everyone every single day, but like Raina, I'm still producing for her music basically. So she's about to launch this summer. My other friend Frankie that was on the show, I always talk to her. I help her with like any kind of ideas she has. She's amazing. Like she's doing her own skin line now. So I stay in contact with her. Rico, I'm still in contact. I just spoke to him yesterday. I'm cool with everyone because we all lived on the same block. So every time I go back to see my mom or whatever, they all, you know, we all hang out and stuff like that.
Amazing.
So yeah, man, we still cool, man. It's like one of those things where everyone's living their life, but we every time I'm in New York, we all hang out. We all like, you know what I'm saying, keep in contact, FaceTime and stuff like that.